all of me. Why not take all of me? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Memorial Day. Happy Monday, May 25th, 2026. Come on, somebody. Ain't God good? I'm listen, y'all. I done made it. I have made it, y'all. I have made it from 1969 to 2026. But God, a lot of people didn't make it. A lot of people did not make it, baby. But I was one of the ones who did. Millions didn't make it, but I was one of the ones who did. Millions. Come on, somebody. Millions didn't make it, but I was one of the ones who did. Hey, Nirvana, how you doing? Surrounded in the building. Good morning, y'all. Happy Memorial Day. I was just here to say, millions didn't make it, but I was one of the ones who did. Didn't he give us another day to be amongst the land of the living, another chance to get it right? Come on, somebody. Shout out to my 50 and over people. Shout out to my 50 and over. Shout out to you old motherfuckers. No, I'm just shout out to you old asses. How does it feel getting older, y'all? I feel us. I was sitting there and I was talking to Upward about it. And I was like, Upward. I said, damn, we getting old. I said, I feel like I'm running out of time, y'all. It feels like I'm running out of time. It feels like, you know, okay, y'all, I turned 50. I turned 57. I turned, see, mate, it's not only, it's not, hold on, I can't see shit, y'all. Y'all, I did my glasses. I'm an old, all my glasses broke. Don't judge me. Judge your damn. Oh, them glasses. Where did I put my? Oh, here. I got to see some. All my glasses broke, y'all. I didn't realize this was a live. I thought it was a short video. No, simply Ramona. How you doing, see, mate? It's not my fault. I'm 42. I listen. Shout out. I'll be 50 in August. Welcome in, Nirvana. Welcome in. Good morning, Simply Ramona. Welcome in, y'all. So listen, I was sitting here and I was talking because we wait on these milestones in our life. We want to be 50. We want to get 20. First, we want to get 18, right? Then you turn 18. And so once you turn 18, you try to get 21. Then we get to 21, and you really, you just wait. You're living life. Then we turn 40, 30. 40 is the big one for us. Then you hit 50. Oh my God. Oh, that big 50. When that big 50 hit, it changes something in you. Something changes in you, right? And you really don't strive for nothing after 50. And for me to look up and realize that I'm 57 years old, I've been in my 50s for 7 years. I have been in my 50s for 7 long years. Don't even seem like it. Now time is just going by too fast. Now I wanted to slow the hell down. If I'm in a relationship, I want to be able to say, now if I tell someone, if I tell somebody I've been in a relationship for 20 years, that means I'm going to be 77. So I got to hurry up and meet somebody. Or I'm not going to be able to say I've been in a relationship. I'm getting older and older. I'm knocking, hey, switching things up. Says I'm knocking at 50's door. Come listen. Them 50s go by so damn quick, y'all. My God, does it go by quick? 7 whole years and not a word from you. Come on, Ramona. Yeah, 7 whole years and not a work. I mean, 7 long days. Come on, and they go by so fast. So now, for me, and but some people don't feel like that in their 50s. I feel like, what time? Time is running out. I want to be in love. I want to get married. I've never been married. I don't want any children. But um, yeah, y'all know what? I should have used this other pen, but hold on. 1 minute, y'all. Yeah, I caught this bacon on sale, y'all. This thick cut bacon. This thick cut bacon. See, buy one get one free. Who was that on the live where I said, what does BOGO stand for? I was like, what the hell do BOGO stand for? I thought it was an app you had to download, and somebody's like, no, Michael, that's buy one, get one free. I was like, look how dumb. I am so old and dumb. I say, I am so old and dumb. So I think I want some scrambled eggs today. Normally, I would do eggs over easy. Let me get this out. I know lately I have been getting a shell in every one of my eggs, and normally that's not me. Okay, no shell there. Okay. So to this, we're gonna add a little pepper. Okay. And a little salt. That's all I'm gonna do. Salt, a little pepper. I add a little milk to it. Just a little bit of milk. And I add a little Gouda cheese to it. So put us a little Gouda in here, y'all. We want a little Gouda. Who's y'all barbecuing today? Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna read the comments in 1 minute. Okay, so now I'm gonna do some. Hello, people. What's going on, my people? Hey, David, Daphne, I'm not cooking nothing today. Daphne, Daphne, it's your fault, Daphne. It's your fault. I didn't watch Screen Time. Oh my God, Daphne. And I'm gonna talk about Screen Time. Oh my God, I watched Screen Time, y'all. Daphne, I heard Daphne say it on her. Go watch Screen Time on TikTok. Well, y'all, I did it. And baby, I could not stop watching it. And I've been watching and watching it. And it made me think myself, I wish a motherfucker would try to blackmail me. Somebody get all your messages and all of that. Would you be, you know what do I tell y'all? You can't blackmail me. I don't care if I said something 2 minutes ago or 20 years ago. Baby, I meant it and I stick by it. That's what we got to be careful. You have to be careful. Don't send no text messages that you cannot hear back. Don't say nothing. Don't do nothing. Don't take a picture. I got some nasty pictures of me in my phone. Baby, me touching myself and yes, it is so good. Thank you for that. Thank you for that tidbit, Daphne. Because baby, when you say, I said, and I'm not really on TikTok that much. I said, let me go over here and look, because I know I love Issa Rae. Issa Rae. So anyway, I go over there. And from that very first episode, I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And I loved it. And I've been watching it and watching it and watching. But baby couldn't, but see, if I had been in a damn house, I said the same thing. If I had been in that house and they popped up to my Michael CMA, we got all your shit and we're gonna first of all, when you went to taking money, I would have been like, nigga, expose me. I don't get. See, y'all better stop allowing. I don't know if that comes with age, because you get older, then you just say to yourself, I don't give a fuck. When people want to have receipts, I got receipts. I got pictures of you in a compromising position, or you did this, you did that. Unless you say I don't give a damn. Unless you say I don't give a damn. Hello, still in, what is this? And maybe be trolling, watching. What you doing over here? Shout out to everybody that's over here. I ain't seen everybody, but how you doing? Hey, switching things up. My 40 felt that way. What you cook? I'm doing breakfast this morning. I'll be 45 in July. Come on, somebody. A whole 40. Okay, yeah. So listen, y'all, and that movie really made me think. Hey, Shy Girl, is that Chicago in the building? Our sister city from Detroit, sister city. So I really was thinking, like, you know what? I refuse to allow somebody to have control over me like that, or to think that you can do something that's gonna make me buckle down, and you can. I mean that in I meant not in a bad way. Oh, I get that, Shy Girl. So I was like, you know what? I'm never gonna let somebody have that control over me. You had oatmeal and eggs, to where you think you can hold something over my head, and no, baby. Only thing you can hold over my head is a pair of lips, baby, and put your lips on my head. What? Don't judge me, judge your damn self. I'm just being real. Okay, so normally I have not had breakfast in a while. I just realized that. I said, Michael, you have not had breakfast. Well, you know, I've had bacon here and there, egg here and there. So normally to my pancakes, I will add some vanilla. I'm gonna add a little bit of brown sugar tonight. Just a little bit. Now, you know, if I had bananas, I would have made them out of banana. You know, you can make pancakes out of 2 eggs, one banana and 2 eggs. Yes, you can. Yes, brown sugar pancake jar. Mix all that in. The only, as Devin said, the only text y'all will see is in my plug. Okay. Wait, it make you sit back and wonder, though, damn, do I have, I don't text nobody nothing I can't hear back. I don't say nothing. I don't send no pictures. First of all, I'm an exhibitionist anyway. So if you want to put up some naked pictures of me, go right on ahead. Be my guest. Well, I don't even read this one. Just add water. I don't know how to make this pancake. Water. What happened to the days of adding milk and all of that? I'm gonna add a little water in here. But it's so much cheaper to make your own. But so you make me want to get up and cook something. Look, I cook because I love to eat. You always want to have a little lump in a little lump in your pancake mix. You can add cinnamon in there. You can add vanilla extract. Come on, bacon. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this right. So I think that goes into a part of being old. When you get old, you don't give a damn what nobody think about you. Simply Mona says, yeah, I make my pancakes and waffle batter all the time. Yeah, I do too. But they had this on sale, so I went in here and I just got that. So to my batter though, to my pan, I add a little oil. And a little butter. I have some other butter over there, soft butter. Well, that all had to fell over on me. It's me, T. Antoinette. Hey, T. Hi, Miss T. Oh, hi, Miss T. Hey, Antoinette. Oh, y'all. Okay. So that's the batter. I don't want really thin pancakes, so. I want my pancake wrap up in here. I hate how uneven his pan is cooking. Hold on, y'all. I like my bacon hard. Okay, Joseph. Well, I'll be 63 in August, and I don't have time to worry about anything. Come on, oh, you look good, girl. You look good, Devin. I see, my older sister just turned 62 on the 20th. My mother's youngest child turned 52. And I was telling my sister, my older sister, I said, I can remember your sweet 16 birthday party. Sweet 16, now you're 62. That's that number backwards and one up higher. She was 16, now she's 62. So that changed that 16 around, that'd be 61 plus a year. And I remember my mama giving that party. My mama whooped somebody's ass. My mama whooped some of the young boys' ass, baby. She slung him all through them damn chairs. And I ran over there to help my mama because I was gonna fuck his little young ass up. Don't fuck with my mama. But her 16th birthday party seemed like it was just yesterday. Well, okay, that's really pushing it. But damn, for her to be 62 now, it just go by so fast. It really, really do. Yeah, let's look at y'all see my pancake. Hold on, let me turn my camera around. My bacon ain't cooking like I wanted to. I should have used a bigger pan because I hate when my bacon doesn't cook right. Y'all see my bacon over here is not doing this thing. So, okay. See, I love pancake with the nice brown edges on it. Oh, come on, pancake. Come on, pancake. Come on, pancake, damn it. Okay. So, here we go with these pancakes. Get some nice butter on them bad, baby. Don't give me no light, fluffy pancake. I want some pancake with a little crisp on it. Oh, baby. Come on, somebody. That's what I want. Congratulations, Devin. 63. It's a blessing, God. But yes, it is. Come on. Look, I'm 57. I'm looking forward to 75. I just wanted to slow the hell down. Slow down. I had to come back and laugh at you saying your mama slung that boy. You went over there. Oh, listen. I went over there to help her beat his ass, but what you're not gonna do is fight my mama. Michael Ann. But my mama was whooping his ass so good, y'all. My mama tore that ass up. And cause the reason she grabbed the little boy, y'all, is the little boy, because it was my mama had this party at a church, at St. Leo's Catholic Church in the basement. And so when they had the little thing, the party was first of all, it was just, it was family there, right? It was family there. And so it was a group of people, a group of these young people. They all had on black, like it was a gang or something. And so they all came in. And my mom was like, what the hell? They can come in as long as they don't start no shit. They can come in. And so they came on in. And it was live and they was dancing. We was like, okay. I was like, okay, get it on. They live and party up a little bit. Well, the one little boy was running around hitting the girls on their ass. He hit my cousin on her ass. Baby, he went around and hit my one sister on her ass. And there was a stack of chairs they had over in the corner. Baby, when I tell you, my mama went to motherfucking town. She grabbed that little young boy and slung his little young ass all over. All you heard was the chairs going. And I said, oh my God, my mama got somebody. And I ran over there. And I'm snatching the boy with her. And I'm holding other people back. Damn it. They got the hell up out of there. My mama then pulled their gun out and put them out. Look, first of all, my mama, the only woman I know that be at church with a gun. She in church with her pistol. And they had to leave. I said, baby, y'all at the wrong church, the wrong people in the wrong church, because you thought it was a Catholic church, that it was some weak people in there, baby. You didn't know you had the most gangster woman ever, which is my mama. Can't get no more gangster than her. I think, am I the only person that watched my mama get dressed? And my mama had a holster up under here. She had a gun down by her leg. I said, Mama, what the hell have you done that you gotta have this many damn guns on you? She said, you just don't know. Okay, so she said, bitch, get one of them, you got another one. I was like, oh my God. This was way before CCWs. It was way before my mom was at one of her friends' house. Oh God, I let that one cook a little too long, but that's all right. It's still gonna be good. I love a lot of butter. She was over one of her girlfriend's house, and it was a girlfriend and a sister. And they called themselves halfway checking my mama. And one it was Bernice and Mary was the sister's name. And my mom was sitting at the table, and I was sitting there with my mom. And they told my mom, they said, girl, if you didn't carry that gun, like they would kick her head. Baby, my mama said, My mama did this. She took one gun from that titty and one gun from that titty, and she set both guns on the table. She said, guns is for niggas. She said, I whoop a bitch ass. They said, oh, girl, you cool. That's why we like you. No, she called y'all out. Y'all thought y'all was going to check my mom. My mama said, no, baby. She said, these guns, these are for niggas. She said, I will whoop a bitch ass. I said, go on, mama. I'm so glad she my mama. Go on, mama. Tell her asses, mama. Don't fuck with my mama. My mama don't play. And I ain't never worried about when my mom would get into it with a lady, I would always feel sorry for the lady and her kids, especially if it was kids we played with. You know, you get to know the kids, y'all playing and not appearance into it. And I'm sitting there looking at the little boy, and we sitting there, our moms are, you know, nice. I was going to look. We can do one or two things. We can sit here and keep being friends. But I'm going to let you know my mama about to beat your mama ass. Now, we can sit here and keep playing, or I could fuck you up. Now, which is up to you, which one you want. Which one you want. Now, my mama about to beat your mama ass. Now, your mama remind me of my oldest aunt. God bless her soul. Died 26 years old. I mean, listen, baby, my mother was that one. And I don't know what happened in her lifetime that made my mama that type of woman, because she did not play. But you know how the parents come over and you meet their kids. Good morning, happy wife. Like, how you doing? I need to be at your house for Memorial Day. All that food you had. But you know how the kids be playing it. You meet the parents come over and you meet the children for the first time, and They get a little tipsy. Parents that got a little tipsy had one too many. Uh, which one you want? Right. Which one you want? Come on, choose, because it's up to you. And now the parents and start arguing. And the kids, we be quiet now, we listening. And I always knew my mama. I said, my mama about to beat your mama ass. What you want to do? How we gonna do this? How's this gonna play out? Because I'm in an ass kicking mood too. I am her child. I met my mama, her boyfriend was into it one time. My mama Virgo, September 12th, and she was a barmaid too. So my mama would come home tipsy. My mama loved them damn she loved them screwdrivers. Beef eaters, gin, and orange juice. That was her drink. I knew how to fix it 4 days. That's how much. And so anyway, okay, I need my bacon to be just a little bit harder. I need my bacon to be just a little bit harder. So they came home. My mom was sugar sharp. So my mama had this yellow pants outfit on, suit pants outfit. And her and her boyfriend came home. They was arguing. I don't know. My mama fault. Probably just drunk. My mama's fault. And they go in the room and they arguing and fighting. And so me and my sisters are standing out there. I said, fuck this, y'all. They in there just, we could hear them tumbling and wrestling and tumbling. And finally, we was like, fuck that. I said, fuck that, y'all. We going in here. We kicked the door in. Bam. We kicked the door in. Baby, do you know when we kicked that door, we said, leave my mama alone. Baby, my mama had him down in that corner on top of him, whooping his ass. He said, get this crazy bitch off of me. Oh, I felt so bad for him. But he better be lucky that's what was happening. And it wasn't the other motherfucking way around. Because we would have had Houston, we got a problem. You can leave. You can leave. Don't hit her. You can leave. I love a good breakfast, y'all. Houston, we got a problem. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry about that. That was my cousin calling to see if I'm coming over to the house, and I really plan on it. I plan on trying to get there. Hold on. 'Cause I'm recuperating. Oh, I love this plate, y'all. Come on, somebody. Y'all see this? Look at that, y'all. Something simple, nice cheese, eggs. It's so simple. Hold on. Okay, y'all. I had to take a little video. Y'all know me. Y'all know what I do. It was so good. Right? Yeah, I'm all the way back, y'all. Good morning, everybody speaking. Hey, Mika. Good morning, everyone. In the chat, I am currently at work now, getting that time. Okay, get that time and a half. Oh, what's that? Oh, well, I put the link in there. But I can't believe my friend didn't hit that link to come up here and talk. You know, Upward has been so bougie lately. She got on this cologne called Rich White Woman. Ever since she done bought that cologne, y'all, I don't know her. I don't know who the hell she is. Ever since she done bought this new cologne, Rich White Woman. And look, I keep telling her, girl, you're black. You're black, girl. You're black. You're black. Where's your blackness? She probably one of the women to say the word cock. She probably be like, oh, he has a nice cock. No, you black. You don't say cock, woman. Don't say cock. It's not cock. You know, listen, a black woman shouldn't be saying the word cock. He has a nice cock. What is a cock? Cock. He has a nice chicken. Okay, no, I'm just joking. What? Don't judge me. Judge your damn self. I said what I said. I said what I said, Upward. Hey, Upward. Wait, hold on. I thought I put her in here. Hold on. Yes. What's up, Miss Upward? Which white woman?
Good morning.
Did you hear what I just said about you?
I heard some of it. That's what prompted me to come up there. But yeah, I was sitting here, I was listening in, I was eating my crabs, child. You know, I'm a crab connoisseur.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Age. Like I'm a man of a certain age. I just said ever since you got that little cologne called Rich White Woman, you've been acting like a white woman saying the word cock and stuff like that.
What?
I, was like, I said it's not a cock word. No.
I don't talk like that.
So we have been talking a lot about age, and I'm one of these people that just feel like Do you feel like I be saying you need a man? Do I be like? Do you be like, boy, what's wrong with you?
All the time. And no, I don't need a man. I don't need anything. It would be a want. And right now, I don't want to be bothered.
Listen, y'all. She don't know how to barbecue, right? That's a man's job. She go out to the job. That's a man's job. Hell, I was out at the bar the other night, y'all. I was trying to look. I was playing matchmaker. The men that I thought was cute, since I couldn't have them, so I called Upward, and Upward, you were such a good sport about that. Thank you for doing that, Upward. And the guy, how old was the guy, Upward?
48, 40. He said 49. I think he was really 13.
He would listen, but he was so tall. I thought he was a cute, tall glass of water, and I had him up with talking, and I keep going. The look on your face when I said, "How did it go?"
Oh, I was like ninja.
Look, I should have kept him for me, but I was being nice. No, I'm joking.
Nothing that child could do for me but waste my time.
So, do you have a specific age range if it came? For me, as long as you're over 18, I'm good.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I need somebody. I want the ones that's in the geriatrics. I need need them about 80 something. Cause these young bucks, they, even the ones my age, I don't know. I'm not looking for somebody that I got to do for. I want to find my equal partner. If I'm gonna find anything, I don't want a project. I'm tired of being a project manager.
Okay. Well, you know me, I'm looking. You know what I'm looking for? Somebody to know how to put it down. Number one,
Mm.
a good sense of humor. See, unlike well, I can get somebody on the bus. Hell, I've been on the bus. I could talk. I was like, girl, maybe they striving to get I can do somebody. Look, I can do an Uber driver or the person riding in the Uber. Anyway, I just want them to be breathing.
Yeah, I'm with you there. They can have an IV pole.
Yeah. Oh, because no, that's too much now. You remind me of Baps.
Babs. Oh my God, that old movie.
Yeah, when they did become rich, he left them a lot of money.
Child, I ain't marrying for and dating for love no more. Bump that.
I think love is possible. Do you think love is possible after 50?
It is possible, but I think out of the vast population, they probably the one percenters. I'm sorry. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. I am so over it. I'm tired, and I can't wanna anymore.
Well, Dionne Ward did say, "I know I'll never love this way again, so I keep holding on till the good is gone." And look, I was saying this earlier. I think a lot of people, a lot of women, don't take responsibility of the part that they play in love that didn't work out.
Okay, see, what we're not gonna do is project.
But I'm not. I'm just saying. Because I look back on some of my relationships, and I go, they cheated. They did this. They did that. And then, but one day I just said, "Well, Michael." Same way I talk to God. I talk to God, and I talk to myself. I said, "Michael, what did you do? So you had no part in it?" And at first I was like, "Hell no." And God said, "Why is you lying to yourself?" And I said, "Lord, well, what did I do?" He said, "It was your mouth." I said, "Huh?" He said, "It was your mouth." And so I was thinking about it, and he was right, because a lot of things I did not have to say. That's why now I will take that in the next relationship when I have one, and I'm going to think. I'm going to go somewhere and cool down And you know, my mother used to say this to me all the time, bitch, you ain't always on the stage. That was her line. Bitch, you ain't always on the stage. And I didn't know what she meant by that. But what it was is everything is not meant to be a dagger and to let somebody, especially somebody that you lay down when y'all have pillow talk with and you in love with. You should not, because you know, words can hurt just as much as, not me, but other people can hurt just as much as a blow to the head with a fist. And I had to realize, you know, wow, I've said some hard things out of my mouth, the power of the tongue. And people have lived and died by the words that came out their tongue, off their tongue. And so even though somebody forgive you, they still will not forget what it was that you said. And so for me, you know, whether I'm in a relationship where I'm doing all this stuff and they're not doing anything, whether I'm putting that person down, whether we kicking somebody when they down, whether we expecting people to act a certain way, whether they got more money or less money, whether, you know, education wise, anything position wise, you know, people should all be treated accordingly. And even no matter how mad we are, I'd rather walk away from somebody than demean them with words. And for me, that was the problem. And I would never taking that over. So I did play a part in it because I should have walked away sometime instead of going toe to toe, having to have the last word. And we know how women are, love to have the last word. Dear Lord, Father God, I thank you for this wonderful food I'm about to receive for the nourishment of my body. I thank you for clarity. I thank you for discernment. I thank you for grace and mercy. And most of all, Father God, I thank you for giving up your only begotten Son so that I may have a life everlasting. In your Son, Jesus' name, amen, amen, amen. Come on, somebody. You there?
I am. I was letting you talk, listening to you talk.
Okay, wait a minute, y'all. These are the best pancakes I've ever had in my life. I got a tear in my eye, but go ahead. Go ahead. So what's your thought? On any of your relationships, do you feel anything was good? It was your fault? Or you play a part in it?
I mean, I might have showed up late. Okay. That's it and that's all.
Really? I don't think that I will ever fall in love the way I was with. I mean, that was just a love. Now, this is probably where I was wrong too, y'all. I've admitted this. We never ever stopped having sex. Even though we were in other relationships, we never ever stopped having sex. I think that was the one thing that kept bonding us together. It was the best sex I had ever had. So they would be in relationship, I would be in relationship. So when I said, but I didn't think of that as cheating. Okay, mama, see y'all, I'm talking too much. I don't care who I was with. If they had said, well, I want some, I would have done it.
Well, then how was it a relationship? I mean, y'all sound like F buddies versus a relationship. I guess I'm confused, or did
No,
I miss that?
I'm saying after we broke up.
Oh, okay. After.
I'm so mad at them because they weren't, you know, it was new to them, and they were 16, I was 18 when we met. Our mothers were best friends. And we went together 8 years, but it was so much infidelity on their part where they slept with my cousin, they slept with my friend, you know, and I had to walk away. But I could not let that thing go. I could not let it go. It was it was moments in there where we didn't see each other for a while, but every time I saw them, I just melted. Even on that.
So he put on you, huh?
Look, even on their deathbed, I was in the hospital and I was lotioning him down. And my mind went, oh my God, I remember some times with this right here. And he said, yeah, I know ain't nobody ever did you like I mean, this man is on his last breath, but he was sitting there bragging about, but he apologized. I did not know I needed that apology. He was like, you know, he said, I did you so wrong. He said, I'm the reason why a lot of your relationships didn't work. And he was so true, so honest. He said, "No, I apologize," but he said, "I apologize for everything I did to you. I did you wrong." And he said, "You were the love of my life. I'm sorry." And oh, I just boo-hooed and boo-hooed. And I did not know I needed that closure
Mhm.
because when, you know, when he said that to me, and I said, "Oh, Ralph, now I'm thinking man, you at the end of your life. You dying." And so when he was like, "I did you so much, and you the reason why your relationship, I'm the reason why your relationship," because he had such a hold on me that I would get into a new relationship and he would come purposely and be like, "Look, I love you, I want you," and we would get back together and I'd let that thing, it'd be a good relationship, I'd let it go, and we stay together 2 or 3 months, and then I'm back at square one, which that's where you want to keep me, by myself. And I had to really, it was like a withdrawal. I had to get up out of that thing. And so by him saying that, it was like a weight was lifted off. And then I thought about it. It's amazing how when we break up with folk, we only think about the good shit. A lot of the time we do that. You get with somebody, be like, "Oh, they don't do this." I was like, "They don't do this like Ralph. Well, they don't do that like Ralph." Why would I want anybody to do anything like Ralph when it didn't work?
Right.
But we will sit there and compare the new one to the old one on the good shit. And so I was setting myself up for failure. And so a lot of my relationships did not work because of that. And it took me to really, really, and I've always thought, and this is the bad part, shout out to all my exes. If y'all watching this, Percy, I loved you. Percy, I loved you. I loved you, Percy. Sean, I loved you. Eldradas, I love. Okay, I can keep going. But anyway, I really had love for them, but I just think that I wasn't healed from that first thing. And so I was setting myself up for failure. The same way we can do it, and it can also work in the opposite way. You can be hurt so bad by somebody that we don't give the new people a chance.
I reckon so, but that's not my story. I just my story is I'm tired of users, whether we're in a relationship, even a friend, I'm sick of users. Period.
Mhm.
So it's even more so you find it, because I think relationships, intimate relationships, that's the closest you can get to a person.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm just yeah. I'm I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm just over people. So I wouldn't even limit it to um relationships. And let me back, slow walk that right on back. Because I am absolutely I'm learning more about myself that I'm an introvert. So having said that, I guess if you understand that, then it would make sense. I'm just not. I'm a very kind person. I'm a people person, but within limits. So I have my moments. I can be like the life of the party, and then after that, I get drained easily. So
Um,
I need to reset and recharge pretty often. So I'm a bit jaded when it comes to relationships, but I was listening to what you were saying and I was thinking about it, and all I could think about is okay, imagine the girl that's walking down the street with a nice little mini skirt. She's looking cute, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then she's dealing with all the cat calls from the workers, the construction workers, or just workers, period, that are outside. Is she to blame and to have to accept accountability because she was just beautiful and wore a nice outfit and walked down the street?
it depends on how high that motherfucking skirt was. No, I'm just no, but she should be taught and somebody, it was hard growing up with all sisters. And Angela, my older sister Angela, and we were just talking about this as well.
Well,
She
finish
had
the thought. The thought about that, though.
to tell you what I feel like. No, it's not her fault. But take accountability. Sometimes when you walk out the house, certain things are going to happen. It don't make it right. Just like for instance, the gay boy that wears fingernail polish and a wig, and he walks down the street. Does that cause for somebody to call him a faggot? Does that, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's right either. But I also think that sometimes we invite things, for me, when I walk down the street, the first thing I want you to see is a man. So I never was called the faggot and all of that. And I would not hang with folk that would dress like that because that brought unwanted attention. As well as some women know when you put on your booty shorts and all of that, sometimes you're going to get attention. That don't mean the attention's right. But
Right. So then she gets sexually assaulted. So now, I mean, I'm bringing this up just, to kind of stoke the fires a little bit. But truthfully, if she ends up sexually assaulted because of something she had on, so a lot of people, and it's very common that they will think that way and victim blame her for the outfit that she wore when it's actually not her fault. She wanted to feel good about herself. She felt like she could do that, and she should have the right to do that without the pervert, taking advantage of her. That's the person that's at fault.
you know how many times I have wore short mini skirts and short booty shorts open?
Mhm.
Something like that would happen. And they never, no, I'm just messing y'all. Let me stop. Stop playing. Um, of course, yes, that is what. Hell, you have some perverts out there when you don't even have to be dressed like that. And
Exactly.
they'll still do that. So that is just innately in a person. It's about being aware of your surroundings. No,
Right.
you can never blame the victim. Um, you know, like I
And
have
it
an issue.
happens in relationships. So when we take that same kind of analogy and apply it to a relationship between, couples and things go left, why couldn't it be that the partner that they had was fucked the fuck up? Excuse my French, but that's just keeping it real. They were fucked up. And as a result, now the person that was a part of the relationship has to make a choice. Either I continue to go through this or I move on.
Hmm. Well, you know what? My last relationship was 5 years. I might have stayed in it 2.5 years longer than I should have. I knew it was over. I knew it was not what I wanted, but I was familiar with it. I hate to fail. Um, Exhausted all avenues of trying to make it work. Had the mother-in-law from hell, the fat, cross-eyed, big belly, big lip bitch who I couldn't stand.
That was an outlaw.
Yes. Um, for my mother to call me one day and say, look, Mike, I'm gonna tell you this. If you continue to deal with him, I'm not gonna deal with you.
Mm,
And my mother has never ever got in any of my relationship, ain't never had an issue, She said, but I see that you unhappy. I don't like who you have become since you have been with him. And so you know what? It took, most people can see it on the outside looking in. They see stuff you don't see.
mhm.
And so for my mother, and I mean, my mother was so serious. She said, I mean that. If you continue to fuck with him, then I'm not fucking with you. And oh my God. Let me catch myself. Oh, Jesus, 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 mama. Okay. And so that made me sit back and say, wow, that's deep. For her to even say that to me, and I had a barbecue, and I was sitting there and I was cooking. I was on the grill, and I was looking at him. He was sitting there. And I said, why the fuck am I with them? In my mind. And I decided right there, I was like, you know what? This is over. I knew that that would be the last time that I would be in their presence.
Mhm.
And because it got to the point where, you know how when you first meet somebody, walk in the room, your heart skips a beat, and you go, oh, there go my baby. Here come my baby. It got to the point where I was like, here come this motherfucker.
Mm, mm.
So I knew, but it took mama to really say that to me because I might have still been just making it work, just going through the rigor mortis, the day to day, because it was something, a lot of us stay in relationships because we're familiar and you're used to it. And you decided, you know what, do the bad outweigh the good. Where I can, this motherfucker ain't shit, but I'd rather have him than nobody at all. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And but old now that I'm older, I'm not going for none of that. When that motherfucker had the roach on his wall,
Ooh,
and I
child.
and I said, kill it, and I wasn't mad about the road. I was mad about the attitude about the road. When I said kill it, he said, "Oh no, it's all right." No, it ain't all right.
And they might have been his pets. I mean, come on.
They wasn't my pet. But when I got up and put my motherfucking clothes on,
Child.
they looked at me like they was like, "For real?" Yes. You and the
Mm-mm.
roach have a good time. I'm not going to be a part of this party. And like I said, it ain't the first roach I saw. It wasn't the roach, it was the nonchalant. I hate to be at somebody's house and the roach is crawling and everybody want to act like they don't see it.
Mm.
No, get up and take a shoe and smack that shit like they did back in the old days. I don't know what look, blame it on the people upstairs. Them people upstairs, something.
Mm.
I hate living in an apartment building. Anything. But we not been see and act like we don't see it.
They probably didn't know, really didn't know how to handle it. Probably dying on the inside, just trying
Mhm.
to play it off.
Well, I tried to make them feel as comfortable as possible.
Hmm.
I said, give me something so I can kill it. I don't even want to kill it. I said, no, come here. No, I ain't gonna come here.
Wow.
I can't have sex with you. And I'm thinking, I'm looking at the road.
Little child, I had cut that pineapple that I had. That thing was smelling so sweet. I smelled it across the room. And when by the time you were done with your pancake or your meal, I started cutting it. And ooh, I am in heaven. You hear me?
Really?
Yes, it is absolutely delicious.
So are you just eating a straight up pineapple?
Yeah, I just cut it. I haven't really didn't even core it. I just cut it in half and started slicing it.
I cut mine. It didn't taste sweet as I wanted it to.
Oh, baby, when it started to smell like sugar and you could smell the nectar or whatever you want to call it across the room. I mean, literally, I was at least 20 feet away from it and I could smell it. And
That's
that's the
how
only one I have in the house.
girl, you sound like that's how I smelled my last lover. I could smell his nectar.
The sweet, sweet nectar.
That's like a novel, a sexy novel. The sweet nectar off of him.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Mm. Yes, yes, yes. That is hilarious. But yeah, this pineapple is so good. I didn't had two slices while I was listening. I had to put the thing on mute because I ain't want to hear you want y'all to hear me smacking. But baby, I'm about to slice it again and have a couple more bites. It is really good. I think I might do the other half, just throw it in the juicer. I think it'll make some good juice.
Have you seen the viral pineapple in the Kool-Aid?
Mm-mm. That's something your people did, your cousins and them.
No, a lot of people do it. PP just did it on her channel where you take the pineapples and you put them in the Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you let them marinate for 24 hours
Mm-hmm.
one way, and then you turn them upside down. I know another guy in Detroit. I've seen a lot of people doing that.
So what,
Um,
Kool-Aid, like a fruit punch Kool-Aid with pineapple in it?
yeah, they have grape, strawberry, all different kinds. My thing is this.
Been doing it for years.
Yeah, what is so different? Isn't that just like pineapple and Kool-Aid?
Yeah, I'm not getting that one. Why it's a
And
trend.
they charging a pretty penny for it.
Mm, wow.
The pineapple is what, $2, $2, maybe $3 at the most.
Hmm.
And 35 cents for a pack of Kool-Aid, and I ain't paying nobody $25 for some
That's
shit.
ridiculous. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is nothing. That's like stuff you'd have at a party. You know, like the baby showers and the families would make the fruit punch, had a punch, the old school punch bowl in the middle of the table, and all your party favors around the punch
Mm-hmm.
bowl. Your punch bowl was the centerpiece.
Now, you know what? I went to a party, y'all. Y'all know I love a good cocktail. And what I loved about this party, instead of them charging you to get in, they would buy a brand new garbage can and have a plastic bag in it, right? And so what they did was everybody just poured, you had to bring a pint of something.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
Everybody came to the gate, you had to pour that pint into that thing.
What is
And
it? Jungle punch,
yeah,
jungle
listen,
something.
that that big old garbage can was full of liquor, all this different type of liquor. Baby, when I told you everybody at that party was tipsy as hell. And
Mhm.
I said, wow, that was so good, but I wouldn't trust that nowadays because some bitch gonna pour some
Mm,
shit in there that ain't supposed to be in there.
yeah.
Back in the day, you could do that. But nowadays, it's be a date rape. We all be butt naked.
Yeah, just think I learned about that from the service members. You know
Mhm.
what I'm being, I had never heard of it in the civilian world, but baby won't when we get together and have little parties, that was the big thing. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, that's
Wait,
how I first learned about it.
listen, girl, I'm sitting there watching something, and it was Kelly Rowland talking about her new single.
Hmm.
And she was sitting there with Method Man. Why did I want to type in there? Did you get your ass whooped? And I did. Look, I did. I was like, oh, they didn't get my ass beat. Look.
Right? Oh, well, maybe they beat the brakes off of him
And this was where?
in Japan.
Oh my God, we never heard that.
Why would you?
Oh my God, did you know why?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Um,
Oh.
y'all heard it here first. Up was said, Method, both of them,
Mm-mm.
just
Mm-mm.
Method
What's
Man,
the light skin one? I don't know one from the
Red
other.
Man, Red Man,
The
and
red man.
Red Man is the cute one. Method Man is the one that everybody thinks is so gorgeous now.
Mm. Yeah, the light skin one.
That's Red. I like Red Man better.
Mm-hmm.
Um, now let's talk about this. I have a problem with Funky Dineva. And you know who Funky Dineva is?
Yeah, I don't really watch them.
Listen, the 75-year-old lady, I know y'all heard of that, went to Tim Hortons. She was in the drive-thru. Well, they must have got her coffee. She ordered coffee and a donut, I think, and they had it wrong, whatever. So you see her on video walk into the Tim Hortons. She's walking. I guess they're having words. You can clearly see the manager gets into the black lady's face.
Mm-mm.
And and you can clearly see the manager kind of touches the lady. And when the manager touches the lady, put her finger in in the manager's face. The manager rushes the lady
Oh
and
no.
another employee, and the lady falls back down, whatever. She ends up dying.
Ah. Wait, light skin lady?
No black lady, no
I
brown
know,
skin.
like okay, because I saw yeah, but I may be
Look,
confusing the story.
she ends up dying. So I looked at the video and I can clearly see, first of all, as an elder woman, and these were younger people, it was no reason for them to push her and attack her like that. She was not a threat. And Funky Dineva talking about she got what she deserved. She shouldn't have never took her ass up in there. Sir, ma'am, sissy, faggot,
Ma'am. It's ma'am.
ma'am. At some point, let's stop doing shit for shock value. Let's stop going against the grain. If it had been your grandmama, I don't think you would have felt that same way. That woman walked in there. As a certain thing about black women, they demand a certain amount of respect. That lady went in there. I don't care if she went in there cussing. What the fuck did y'all have my order wrong? I would have let that old woman talk and just gave her another damn coffee and donut. There
Mm-hmm.
was no reason for that woman to be attacked. Even if she had to put her finger in my face, I would have been like, oh, in my mind, this old bitch crazy. And I would have turned and walked away.
Well,
I would have never rushed her the way they did and knocked her on the floor.
I heard about another story, not to pull away from this one, but what you're talking about, the seniors, there was the tables were a little bit different. There was a black guy, and I can't remember what state, young black guy. He was at work, and a older white man looked to be about, well, you know how they age, some of them age. He looked to be about 80 years old, and he probably was really like 60. But he went through and was upset. It was a Dunkin' Donuts, and you could probably find it on TikTok. He was at Dunkin' Donuts, and I guess the order was wrong. He got upset about it. He's, back and forth with the guy in the drive-thru or with the person who served him. And so then he gets out, comes inside. Now he's getting into it not only with the employee who served him, but the guy that's a manager or who's substituting for the manager on duty. And this guy, he was like, look, trying to handle it professionally, wasn't able to make any headway with the guy. So the guy really continued to disrespect him. And I think he was calling him the N-word. And he called him that one too many times, and it went down in there. He literally passed out or something. And I don't know. I can't remember if he died or if I think he was in critical condition when they took him to the hospital, and the young fella ended up going to jail and possibly, his future ruined because of that. And I'm like, should he be wrong for that? Should there be any, like, with accountability? Should there be accountability?
Well,
Should it
yeah,
remain solely on him? No,
I
I
think
don't think so.
yes, because that goes back to show. Bad as we don't like that word, the N word, the word nigger, that's not gonna make me fight nobody. If I'm at my job, that's where professionalism will come in. You know what?
Mhm.
That's just how you feel. I can't change that, but that's not gonna make me jeopardize my job for a word that he didn't hit you. It hurts your nerve. That's weakness there. But for him to whoop that man ass because he called him a nigger is bull crap. And yes, I think that everything that he gets because he should have refrained himself, because you can't stop people from what they think and how they think. As long as he wasn't touching him physically, just like with the lady. And I thought about this. I said, well, they better be glad it wasn't my mama. But mama would have been in jail because she would have shot the place up.
Mm-mm.
I just watched it yesterday. They were, I don't know where they were at McDonald's, Wendy's or McDonald's, and it was 3 young girls and their mama. The mama was just as ignorant as these 3 young bitches. And this was in Atlanta. And they ordered the food on drive-thru, and some food was missing. So they get out the car to go in. Now, it was a lady that had went up there. One of her friends worked there, so she was going up there to visit the friend. This lady had like 3 or 4. She's on the outside of the counter. So they come in. Y'all got our motherfucking food wrong. Now you can tell they lazy because had bitches jumped in the car with nightgowns on, and
Oh gosh.
you can tell the bitches hadn't washed up and took a shower because you still had your night clothes on. And so they cussing, and the one employee's friend that was in the lobby said, wait a minute, y'all just being too disrespectful,
Mhm,
And they would
mhm.
say, shut up, bitch. We ain't talking to you. Because, bitch, I got a gun. And took the gun out and shot the woman in the chest, and the woman died.
Mm.
So now they're outside. The police pulls up. And the mama talking about, but y'all got to look at the camera. She put her finger in her face first. And so I'm suddenly thinking, do y'all know how dumb that sounds? Because that lady put her finger in your face, that was a reason for you to shoot her in the chest and kill her?
Mm.
And so they stood, and I was wondering what took the police so long to arrest them right then. And the police was like, they was letting them incriminate themselves because they kept trying to tell the story of what happened. And she got on the phone and she told people, bring some guns up here. And why, bitch, you can tell you're lying. Why would this lady just out the blue say, bring a gun?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All
You
right.
trying to justify why you had a gun, which was a stolen gun, which you already had stolen property. And so they went to arrest, and the mama told me, why? Well, no, where's your supervisor? And she was sounding so dumb. And So they was like, man, we're gonna arrest you too. And the little girl, so the girl was in this, I just want to go home. But you was a bad bitch when you pulled this trigger. Now you crying. And she was like, so when I baby go? She ended up getting 25 years. And she was only 19. And
Oh,
she
wow.
just knew she was about to go home. I don't think they know the consequences of their actions.
Well,
All
I,
because all because a burger or some fries was left out of your bag. You get more with honey than you do vinegar. I would have been
mhm.
in there, y'all. Like, this is my third time, y'all. Y'all can't throw nothing extra. You know me, I'm always trying to work something.
All
Y'all
right.
can't throw nothing extra. And this is like the second time this didn't happen to me, y'all. And I know it's hard. And I know y'all
Right.
be working hard. It's that type of
And,
shit.
and you're understaffed. I get it.
Yeah.
Can I get an extra pie?
A
Especially if
pie,
they got good pies. Y'all,
right.
let me hip you on Burger King now. Burger King has those apple pies like McDonald's used to have the fried ones with the bubbles in the crust. Oh my God, Burger King has them now. They are so good.
Church of Chicken used to have the best ones. Oh my God.
Really? Do y'all have a Checkers?
Yes, we do. They call it
Yeah.
rallies and checkers.
Okay, yeah, because they've got them too, but they've got there's loaded. You got to be prepared with a bib or a napkin or blanket or something because all that cinnamon that they dip it in, the cinnamon and sugar. But oh yeah, I was so excited about. I'm sorry, I didn't went. I made a sharp left. I love those apple pies.
You didn't went from shooting to eating.
Cause you're talking about the restaurant. I'm like, look, let's find a happy compromise here. I just need some extra pies. And we ain't got no problems.
You know what? I'm scared now to, I be looking at stuff and see how quickly shit turn. And
Mm-hmm.
I said, but God, that I'd have made it this far with this mouth of mine.
Right?
But God, that people, the way they shooting people and stuff now. Wait, I looked at this one story, y'all, and this one really made me mad. I gotta stop. I gotta stay off social media. I have
Why?
to stay off CMA. I have blocked the microphone, and I don't know how to unblock it. Can uh, unblock it? Can come up. That's the only. Th- Wait, CMA. I have blocked the microphone, and I don't know how to unblock it. I can come up. That's the only thing. Well, I don't know. Hit the link, and let's try to work that out.
And hit the microphone itself.
Let me drop this link. So, I was looking at this one. Okay, it was a Mexican guy, nice looking Mexican guy, right?
Mhm.
And he
Oh, Father, your the phone done died, TMA. What is happening? What had happened? Hopefully he'll come back, y'all. I can't see. Oh, there you are.
I'm
What
bad.
what you do? What
I
happened?
hit the wrong. I was trying to put the link back in here. Um,
Oh,
so it was a Mexican guy,
mhm.
and he was a Uber. He was a not an Uber driver. The people that pick up the food, what they call them,
uh,
ones that deliver.
DoorDash.
Yeah, he was DoorDasher. So it was his last delivery of the night. And a doctor from the hospital ordered, and this is in Chicago,
Mhm.
ordered a doctor from the hospital made an order. So he goes to the place. He leaves his van running. He go, he's in the emergency part to take the food in. As he was getting out, a black girl jumps in the car, her and two other people, and she go to take off. And he runs, he drops the food, run around to the passenger side. She drugged him and then ran over him and killed him.
Oh no, wait a minute. Wait. Back up. So he's driving the food, he stops to make the delivery, the
Mhm.
driver. But
Yeah, hold on.
okay.
It still won't let me add you to the stage, Mika. I don't know what that is. It's doing
It's
the
I
same
know
thing.
with me it was three links to come up and just tell her to try each one of them. Not in three links, but three.
when I look on her, when I go to her, it says authenticated with YouTube, edit name, kick from studio, ban from studio. Those are the only three. It don't say add to stage like it only did. So you gotta come in a different way, Mika.
Tell her to use one of the options because there were two Google ones, and then there was another one. I can't remember what it was. It might have been a Safari link.
Yeah, use one of them other ones, and it should probably let you up. So yeah, listen, yeah, he went to drop the DoorDash off to the doctor. He was on his way in. You know, a lot of them leave, especially at a hospital. You don't feel like nobody gonna steal your shit. And so he left it running. The black girl jumped in there and with two other people, and he ran back and grabbed the passenger door, and she drug him, and he fell, and then the back tire rolled over him and killed him.
Oh my God,
And
that's
she
horrible. His own car.
Yeah, and so look, then she gets home and she makes a Facebook page saying, yeah, and whoever car this was, if you want it, you can come get it. She said, no, damn had to do the strangest thing to get home tonight. If you
Oh
want this car, you can come get it because we don't want the motherfucker. Right?
my gosh, that's terrible.
So people done screenshotted that and then, but she didn't know he was dead at that time. That's what the family said.
But
So
still, just to know you hurt somebody, you know.
we ran over him and left him and didn't go back, didn't check on him or nothing. So
Mm.
she raced that down, but it was already out there. Then they find her, they arrest her. They never found the other two people that was in the car with her. Her friend is drunk. But look, y'all gonna leave my friend because I'm gonna stand 10 toes with her, right or wrong. Look, the motherfucking Mexican dead. He dead now. What? So what y'all gonna do? I mean,
My
she was talking
goodness.
so stupid. And I said, I was really embarrassed to be black that day.
Yeah. They definitely need to be punished for that. I mean, how do you have a total disregard for life? It's one thing to have some, some mean words to say, hurtful words. Even that sometimes can break a spirit so much to the point where you don't kill them physically, but you kill them spiritually.
Right. Well, you know what? Thank God that I had a mother that I was more scared of than police or anything else. So I didn't want to be one of them kids where the police had to bring me to the house
Mm-hmm.
or any of that case, or mama had to sit there. That just was not going to happen because I knew mama was going to kill me. I knew it.
Yeah.
So I just didn't do any of that thing. But say just for some reason, I needed to ride home that night. I don't know what her reason was. And I did take that man's van. Once I rolled over him, I would have stopped. My conscience would have made me stay there. And I would have said, you know what, bitch, I know I'm going to jail. But maybe they have a little mercy on me because I could not have left that man laying there like that.
I know it takes a special person with either I think they must have low IQ, no conscience, just low vibrational kind of people that could do something like that.
I know that takes a cold-hearted bitch
Hmm.
to roll away and you looking in your mirror and that person laying there.
And can you imagine the defense for that? Well, they came from a very humble background. They didn't have much. They had to rob Peter to pay Paul. Okay, while I feel sorry, that they had a life like that,
Yeah.
going out and doing stuff like that does not justify, or your upbringing does not justify going out doing something like that. That's not okay.
There's a lot of people that went through the same thing that didn't do that.
Right, exactly.
They got the little light skin, the boy. Oh, not, oh, look, that made me want to go to prison. Shit, he was so cute. Shit, because he just gorgeous. Anyway, his last name is Gather something. Well, he was brought up in a life of privilege, black boy, mixed, real light skin, real gorgeous. He followed the crowd. He's 20 now. I think it was 18 when he happened. Mind you, he had been in different countries. His grandmother and them took him on trips, so he knew the finer things in life.
Mhm.
And following these boys, 3 other boys, they all killed this one up and coming rapper.
Are you talking about Julio Fulio?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Now,
exactly who I was thinking about while you're
yeah,
talking about.
Julio. And so I've been following this because the boy's so gorgeous
He
people
is.
just
He's a
he is
cutie pie.
yes, he is, and I wish he was my cellmate because we sure would have fun. But
Mm.
uh but to sit now, you're up here fighting for your life because now he's trying to because he's already found him guilty. They all got life sentences. So they're trying to figure, do we give him the death penalty or life? And when that warden got up there and said, you know what, he's young. There's
Mhm.
good sweat equity. He says like a slave, like he was on a that's good. So we can get a lot of good years of work, hard sweat and work out of him.
Mhm.
And I was just like, I had never heard the word sweat equity.
Yeah. But you know what? That's exactly, I mean, they probably need to use more terms like that where it kind of makes people stop and think like, okay, if I do A, B, C, or D, the impact of this is going to potentially be, and let that ring in their mind, sweat equity. Because all you're doing is signing up for slave labor.
And look, and to be only 20, what if God giving you another 70 years, 60, 70 years?
Right?
Baby,
Mm.
it is no, and look, and I look at him and I have to stop saying, okay, he's cute and feeling sorry for him when he's a killer.
But is he? I mean, yeah, that's the action he's done. But I looked at that little boy and I'm like, you know what? All of this to get gain some street cred and acceptance, that is majorly dumb.
Remember, does he bully? Um,
He
he's
probably was at some point or another and just wanted to be accepted by the cool kids. Like that's crazy. You didn't change the whole trajectory of your life, trying to fit in.
it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm gonna give y'all a good example. When I went to the middle school, when I was in high school at the time, it was a family that was like the baddest family besides my
Bad
mom.
is as mean and behavior bad.
No, I mean that everybody was terrified that they kicked ass. It was a lot of brothers, and they kicked ass. And one of the little brothers went to school with us. And normally when he get into it with somebody, the big brother would come and fuck them up, right? But people didn't know I had a mama that wasn't scared of no damn body. Well, and I thank God for that. Well, we were at high school and we were all going to another school. We were all going to Western. We were all going to Murray Wright. Skipping school going over there. That was already bad enough for me doing that, right?
Mm.
And the boy was like, look, I'm telling y'all now, when we get over here and we get into a fight, whoever don't help, I'm fucking you up. I said, wait, you ain't gonna scare me into fighting no motherfucking body. I said, now we get over here and you start some shit, you on your motherfucking own because he was a shit starter.
Mm.
So I said, we get over here and you start some shit, I ain't helping a motherfucking thing. Now, if somebody fuck with us, then let's do it. But what you're not gonna do is bully me into being in some bullshit because we got a better chance of getting out of it. And we didn't, first of all, we're not even supposed to be over there.
Hang on, I'll
And
be right back.
yeah, and I chose not to even go. So that was I was like, I'm not even going with you motherfuckers. Now I'm pissed. I've never been a follower like that. You not been a bully me into doing nothing. Um, I one time, y'all, that's probably why I don't like girls now. I had the prettiest girl, Michelle Edwards. We went together from kindergarten through sixth grade. We even practiced our letters together. Remember that green paper? Anyway, and it was a boy named Gerald Robinson that liked her. He was a lot bigger than us. It's always the one kid's big as hell. And he would run up and kiss her on the back of her neck. Now, we were right in the fourth, fifth grade, and she would be crying. Now I got to protect her. Oh, God, against this big motherfucker. Out of all the niggas, why him? And so when somebody told him, that's Michael's girlfriend, this boy would come and push me, and I would not fight him. I don't know if I was, well, I was scared a little bit because he was bigger than me. But I didn't want to lose. I was a safety boy. I didn't want to lose my belt. I was a lieutenant. And I didn't want to lose my belt or anything. And so I came home crying because he pushed me. He came up in my corner. I'd be like, hold it. Like, fuck you. And he'd be pushing me. I'd be like, and I used to always go, you better be glad I'm a safety boy. I don't want to lose. That was my excuse. I really just didn't want to fight this big nigga. And so I came home one day and my mama said, what the fuck you crying for? I was like, nothing. And which reminds us, kid, why don't we tell our parents? Somebody fucking with me. I was like, nothing. And my sister was like, that boy keep pushing him and Michael scared and won't fight. Mama's like, what? So one morning I'm out there like clockwork. My post is right across the street from the house. And I'm saying, hold it, let's go. And he comes up again. And he's pushing me. And I'm like, stop. And my mama is looking out the window. And she caught a hold of that. She stuck her head out. She said, Michael, I'm telling you now, if you don't beat his motherfucking ass, I'm going to beat yours. And it's like a light that clicked on. And he took off. And my mother giving me that okay. I'll never forget, she had that a flower little gown on with the snap up button from the Kresge's or whatever. If you don't beat his motherfucking ass. And sure enough, that afternoon, we was going to recess. That motherfucker said something to me, and I dove on top of that motherfucker, and I whoa his ass. I beat the shit out of him. And they put us both in detention for about a week, I think a week or two. And mama, I didn't get in no trouble, but mama unleashed a lion that damn day. What the fuck? I wanted to whoop everybody in. That was my only time ever being slightly bullied. Were you ever bullied?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. Mm-mm. Proudly, I can say I've not had that experience. Thank God.
Did you have any fights in school?
I had one fight. Yeah, one fight.
I had quite a few. My mouth was lethal. I had quite a few.
Actually, I had two. I had one when I was maybe in 10th grade, and I had one in college in the dorms. Yep.
And you fighting in school? I mean, college?
Yeah.
Who boyfriend did you sleep with?
None. It was actually one of my girls from the girl crew,
Um,
one of those fake hussies that was pretending like she was a friend, but really wasn't.
okay.
And she I think she had just finished eating some cereal and she threw that bowl of milk in my face. Mm.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
And
It
what
was
did
right
you
away. Huh?
and what did you do when you threw that bowl of milk?
The hell you think I blacked out. I blacked out, and to this day, I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen her in years, but oh my God, it was horrible.
I was
Horrible.
I, I was somewhere and I'll never forget. The people were sitting on the porch and I was down. I went with my neighbor. This was her people's house. So I really didn't even know them. And I said something, and the girl was like, fuck you. And she threw her beer in my face. And I think what pissed me off the most is my eyelashes was dripping the beer. Right? And it was so sticky.
Ooh.
Before I knew it, mind you, it's like 8 of them. They all family. The glass of liquor I had in my hand, when I tell you I swerved that motherfucking glass and it like the glass curved and smacked that bitch right dead in the face.
Mm.
And I was ready. And I think they were all shut like, this motherfucker got nerve. All of us out here. I'm ready for ass whooping. Come on. Damn it. I mean, I've never felt so stupid with that shit dripping off. I was so mad. But thank God there was one. He was like, what did you do that? It was a girl. And she lucky I didn't jump up there and whoop her ass, but I sure smacked her in the side of that head with that damn glass. Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah. I was at this happened. See, this is why I've had my youngest sibling. I was over at her husband's sister's house. It was some holiday, and so we're playing cards and smoking weed, and all the food is behind me. It's a table with food on it. First of all, the collard greens was so fucking vinegary.
Well, I can't stand when people put vinegar.
Listen, I ate the collard greens. Oh, and we Facebook friends, so I hope she don't. But listen,
Too late now.
I know. Them damn collard greens with so much damn vinegar, I couldn't. I was like, oh, they just, and I love collard greens. So anyway, we're sitting there and everybody's smoking weed, smoking blunt. Well, one of her guy friends is sitting there. And one thing about my family, if we're talking, they may say something that you'll know that I'm gay, right? Not from my accent, but they may be talking about my friend or something, right? And so everybody, we all got our own blunts and stuff, but we're passing. And I hear the guy lean over to her and be like, don't pass that sissy my blunt. I said, excuse me? I said, bitch, I don't want to hit. I said, bitch, fuck you and your blunt. He was like, call me another bitch. I said, bitch. And when I said bitch, he dove across the table at me. Baby, I grabbed that pot of collard greens and I said, bah, I met that bitch with them collard greens. You hear me? And collard greens was just dripping. And I dove across that table on his head. I said, you got the right motherfucking one. I'm not one of them. And my sister was like, oh, why you do it? Oh, and I had to cuss her out. Bitch, why you mad because I threw the collard greens? Bitch. First, they was vinegary as fuck. Second of all.
We say that before.
And so I love my sister. Because I feel like I was against the whole house. Except for his sister, she got it. I said, bitch, when you called me and said, I just said, I popped you with that motherfucking pot, bitch. Oh, I was so mad. I was so fucking mad. Bitch. I slung the damn. But listen, I be thinking of shit. When he said that, I said, okay, what I'm gonna do with this bitch? I said, oh, this pot of greens right here gonna go right in your motherfucking face, bitch. Wouldn't like you to know damn way. But yeah. But as I get older now, I try not to be in those situations or around people. That's why I'm so skeptical about going certain places. It took a lot for me to go to that bar that night. But
that night, you're talking about the one with the collard green?
No, I'm talking about the other night where I had the guy talking to you. But that was such a very laid back vibe club. I didn't know straight folks can have fun like that.
What?
Shout out to the straight people at the club that night. Y'all straight motherfuckers did y'all thing. They saw my little tipsy ass tiptoeing through there and showed me love. One guy patted me on the ass. I said, you better stop. No, I'm joking. That was the case. I've been back there the next night.
Look, did Mika ever try that thing again?
I don't know, Mika, did you? So I wonder why they won't let Mika up.
I think it might be the thing that she used. Like there's 2 Google ones, and then I don't know what the other option it is.
Yeah, I remember one. I mean, you can go through Chrome on one. Yeah,
one of them was Chrome and then the regular Google.
I dropped the link again. I don't know what it is. Oh my God, I ate this food. I told my cousin I'm coming over. Maybe if I have a drink. Then I don't want to go tipsy. I can't win for losing. Ooh, these eggs was good. Listen, y'all, look at my plate. Look at my plate. That plate is empty. Shout out to, that was some of the best pancakes I ever had. That was brown sugar pancakes. You ever had brown sugar pancakes?
Yep, when I put brown sugar in
Brown sugar,
them.
bed. I get
Lemon
hot.
too. And
Lemon.
vanilla.
I like to put
No,
lemon.
I don't do all that.
Lemon or orange there.
Mm-mm.
Um, yeah. Which reminds me, I have to take these lamb chops. I like to marinate my lamb chops for like 3 days, 2 to 3 days, to get that gamey taste out of it. I'm gonna put. I
Mm.
mean, this time I'm gonna even put a little of that pineapple in there. I like to
And
put pineapple, orange, lime, lemons, and the
oh, I
juice.
that pineapple would break down the meat fibers because child, my tongue is almost like it's like I done ate a couple of porcupines or something. I'm like, what in the world? Pineapple always like feels like it took the outer coating of my tongue off, but I sure love it.
Once again, shout out to all the people 50 and over. Didn't he do it? Didn't he do it? Oh my God! You know what? That's another thing about getting older. Soon as I
What?
eat, I get sleepy as fuck.
Mm,
I mean,
say
like,
so.
huh?
I said, say so. It'd
Oh,
be nap time.
I never used to go to sleep during the day unless Mama made me. I'll tell your ass to lay out.
But
But
then
baby,
this age feel like it did kind of similar to when we were growing up, because you know how you have to have your, at the daycare you have your milk and your snack, and then it's nap time, and it's pretty much the same because it's nap time.
yes, yes. Or when your mom and them just wanted you to, Mama go, okay, it's time for you to take a nap. I ain't sleepy. Go let. Our biggest thing was this. I could never sleep without a TV
Mm.
or a fan. The fan had to be on, summer or winter.
Oh no, I can't do all that. Mm-mm.
And then I had ad noise. You know what ad noise is?
Um, give me some context. I've
It's
heard of it before.
it's when your towns are too big. And
Okay.
so ad noise will make it seem like you're asleep. You sounding like you're snoring, but
Okay.
you're not. So if mom was sitting on the couch and I'm sitting on the floor and I'm watching the thing, and she'd say, go lay down. I'm like, why? She said, you was just asleep. I said, no, I wasn't. And we would argue about that a lot. A lot of times I had to go to bed. I was not even asleep. But it wasn't no arguing with her. I heard you snoring. And so finally one day, she must have, I said, what? She said, boy, it sounds just like you see. When they went, they told her my tonsils was too big.
Okay,
And
so that's why they take people's tonsils out.
yeah, because they had a lot of them had adenoid. But they didn't, they
Okay.
ended up not taking mine out. So mine were never taken out.
Huh.
It just went away. I started sucking dick. And that
Oh,
made me
for the love of God and all things holy.
what was don't judge me, y'all judge the damn self. I ain't the
What?
only one to do that. I'm the only one that's brave enough to say I do it. Um anyway, it must have made my tonsils. I don't know, but no, they never did say it. I didn't
Uh-uh.
have to say that. Excuse me, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
See when you get 50, just start saying shit just to be saying it. Uh they never had to take them out. I wanted them to take them out. Though. I like big. I always wanted to cast. Oh my god, I wanted to cast so bad growing up.
A what?
A
Cat?
cast. You know how the kids would come in and everybody would sign. I love attention, and I wanted people to sign my cast, but I never got one. I wanted to break something. Ain't that
Mm,
crazy?
and is. Yes, sir.
That's probably why I like the hospital so much.
Mm.
I love being in the hospital.
She's special.
It's like a vacation with servants.
Mm-mm.
Excuse me, can you bring me some juice, some ice water, and a sandwich?
Yeah, that's a bit much.
I can't help it. I get so comfortable up in the hospital, and people thinking I'm crazy.
I'm one
I'd
of
be,
them.
I'd be excited about. I'd be looking at the menu and I'd be ordering for next week. They'd be like, Mr. Waters, you may not even be here that long. I'll be like, just in case I am. This is what I want
You
next
know,
Friday.
look, I'm side eyeing you right now.
Why? I didn't even know your avatar was down. Oh Lord, I was scared when you undid it because I saw you before. No, I'm just
Look, I was eating my crabs. I was not gonna be sitting up here eating crabs and on your chat, but the
you know,
pineapple.
you make me
Something.
want to learn how to eat crab. But I had the soft shell crab at Benihana's where they
Oh,
deep fried it. You can eat the whole thing, and that was so delicious.
mm. You
So
said fried.
how you get all that meat out of? Because it was the whole crab, the legs and all, and I could eat everything.
I wish I had one to demonstrate. I don't even have it. Like you got the whole crab, you take the back off of it. Once
Uh-huh.
you have the the legs on one side, legs on the other side, you break the crab. We talking about blue crab. You break the crab in half, and then on each half there is, I don't know what you call them. We used to call them the dead man. Those little,
Yeah,
they look
yeah,
like fingers, like
yeah,
filtered
like gills.
fingers. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you take those off, and then there's these little tentacle things. I don't know what they are, but some they got a little ball on the end. They look like a sperm for real. They pull them off. It's one on each side though. You pull those off, and then pretty much all the on the inside. The male is a little bit different. It's got, they call it the mustard for the male. I like the mustard. A lot of people don't. That's okay. So you scoop all of that out, and I think some things that look like intestines, and they pull all of that out. Then you're ready to eat. You just you break it. Once you break it in half, you break the half in half, or pick out, if you want to get all the meat out of it, you can easily pick the meat from it. But if like me, I'm not leaving a strand of meat behind. So
Mm.
I break it up in little pieces. Some people don't like that. That's why they go for the snow crabs and all of that stuff. But I like it. I enjoy it. To me, if I'm gonna spend time with you, what better way to spend time? Because I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing. I'm eating them and I'm enjoying it. It's a great social event. But
Mm.
I could be by myself and have a wonderful time.
I've seen you.
Wonderful time.
I've been on the phone with you when you put quite a few away, and I said, "Wow."
Hmm.
But
It is amazing. And then I didn't tell you about the female. The female crab, like the back, you can tell when you get a crab between the male and the female. For the male crab, his back, to pull the shell off of the male, there's a little piece. It looked like a, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a pin. You pull that little strip.
yeah, I know
Whereas
that.
yeah, so then the female, that not everybody else know it, but then the female has the big back with the ridges on it.
Most
And
females do have big back, big.
they said you had the big back.
You don't shut your big back ass up.
Hmm.
Lord have mercy.
I wanted some coffee, but I'm scared to get a cup of coffee with all the crabs and watermelon. I mean, not watermelon, pineapple that I had. So
That you
I
be in the
had,
bathroom, that you be in the bathroom all day.
no, I'd be scared I'd be throwing up.
Oh,
I don't want to throw up.
coffee sends me to the bathroom. That's why I'm not a big coffee drinker. It runs through me.
Mm.
Probably because I like so much sugar, so much cream. That has a lot to do with it.
Yeah. Yeah. See, and I don't put anything, I can drink it black or with a little artificial sweetener.
See, that says a lot about your character.
What does it
Um,
say about my character? Do tell.
that's just wrong yet bland yet um uneventful. No bells and whistles. Ordinary. No, let me say, I'll just kidding.
I said quite the opposite. Extraordinary.
Right.
Okay. Extraordinary, exceptional. Yes.
Straight to the
Words
point.
like that. Yes,
Yeah.
straight to the point.
Well, I got into it with the lady. I was like, "Can I get a small coffee, triple cream, and triple sugar?" She's like, "I can't do that." I said, "What you mean?" I said, "Well, put less coffee." What do you mean you can't? That don't make sense to me. What do you mean you can't do that?
Because she didn't want to do that.
Do what I
And
can do and what I'm paying for.
look, see, that's why she said I can't do it versus I don't want to.
She did it.
Mm.
She did it. I said, "You know what? Just give me the coffee and cream. I'll put it in."
See,
I
now you cooking with grease.
I like my coffee to be almost white.
Mm-mm.
Ah,
You might
my
as well get some milk.
my great grandmother drank her coffee black, and I just never knew how she did. I was like, and I tasted it one time. I was like, I could never, ever even fathom what is it. Why would I do that to my taste buds?
See, then you're not really into coffee. Then, if you are a true diehard coffee drinker, you appreciate the taste of coffee. Then you be able to do that.
Well, I know what I am a dieharder because I enjoy the taste of dick. That's I can do that with nothing on it. Plain, just straight. I'm a connoisseur. What did you say? From across the room, you can smell the what? We were just talking about that. It doesn't sound like my ex love.
I'm
The
scared,
nectar, the
Stephen.
nectar, the
The
nectar.
nectar, yeah, the nectar.
Yes, the
Yeah.
nectar in the penis.
No, all I thought of was sweaty balls. Mm-mm,
Ah,
mm-mm,
ah. Well, look,
mm-mm.
I am so sleepy now, y'all.
Me too.
My see that do that there. I got yeah. Oh my God. When I was in my teenagers and my 20s, I would have never yawned like this, baby. I'd be ready for round 3. I'd be ate another plate and hit the motherfucking streets. But right now, it's a whole different story. I'm 3 years from 60. I was supposed to say 4 years from 60. I'm 3 years from 60. Ain't that something? My God. But a lot of them
But
didn't
not
make it.
4 years from 60.
No, right. No, you less than 4 years. Come on, we're not gonna do that.
I need you to leave that alone.
But anyway, y'all. I was just saying thank God for shout out to all my people 50 and over. The fact that God even let us get here because tomorrow ain't never promised.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday is gone. So I just thank God for opening my eyes this morning. Considering I didn't do everything right yesterday, but he gave me a chance to do something right, and I already messed that up with half of my conversation. So I got to pray again. But thank God for grace. That's what grace is for. Grace
And mercy.
and mercy is for when you mess up, when you slip and you fall and you falter and you fall short, because we're gonna do that every day. We're gonna fall short of his glory. He's only the one perfect I know. Nobody, my mama wasn't perfect. Ain't nobody perfect but God. And for that alone, we got to give him the praise. Now I know y'all say how he go from talking about penis to the good old Lord. Well, how
Yeah.
about this? It's somebody that talked about penis that ain't never even mentioned God. God gave me my penis. So anyway, I'm just saying.
You always got to come back.
Thank God for penis. And thank him for making me exactly who I am, making me in his image, making me to be the person I am, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly, the happy, the sad. I accept it all because I know that he has not brought me this far to leave me, nor will he forsake me. I know in the midnight hour, he will give peace. Nothing, nobody else can do you like, come on, can't nobody do me like Jesus. Can't nobody do me like, because he's my friend. You can call people friends all day long, but ain't nobody gonna be your friend like God. Come on, he ain't gonna rat you out. He ain't gonna act sometime with you. When he meet a man or somebody, he ain't gonna stop listening to you. Call him up. Tell him what you need. You ever called around and your best friend was nowhere to be found?
Mm.
Couldn't find your mama, couldn't find your daddy, but God was. Come on, somebody.
Why am I
I,
hearing silver and gold play in the background there?
yeah, yeah, baby. I'd rather have Jesus. I thank God for this wonderful. First of all, I just got to brag on my breakfast. You
Mhm.
know, I have not ate breakfast. A good breakfast like this in a minute. And I thank God for one that I had the stuff to eat, to supply. He supplies all my needs.
Mhm.
He gives me more than enough. Stop asking for what you want and thank him for what you got. I may not have the best of everything or be the best at anything, but I'm happy just to know that I'm his child. Come on, somebody.
Okay.
He's the lily of the valley. The lily of the valley. Ain't he? All right, because I'll take y'all to Bible study and then we'll go to
Ooh.
the club. Then we'll go to the club right afterwards and have a drink. Don't judge me, judge your damn self. Thank you
Okay.
once again, Upward, for coming up and gracing us with your presence.
Yes, and thank you for the good conversation, those hot topics. Some of it I need to go back and look up.
I was a little leery about telling a dumb blonde, a dumb cheerleader.
Right.
I'm shocked me being the dumb cheerleader you are that you were able to follow along. So shout out to the dumb cheerleaders out there.
The dumb cheerleader.
Whoa, whoa, girl, girl, if you had just leave one time with 2 pounds in your hand, I will fall out this chair.
Look, let me go dig out my old cheerleader uniform,
Were
okay?
you, were you a cheerleader for real?
In college. And
Oh,
in high school too.
oh, so they hit it on the nail then.
Yeah, except the dumb part. I'd rather be dumb. Dot
What?
dot dot.
Then ugly. The I'd rather be dumb than to be dumb and ugly.
Well, I'd rather be called that because I'm not dumb. I'm far from it.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm very intelligent. Uh, we was dumb for listening to it. Uh, that's what the dumb part comes. We was dumb for even acknowledging
Yeah.
it. But with all that
Mm,
being said, I thank you because I am finna lay my black. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make it to my cousins. I hope she don't be mad.
mm.
It's just not gonna
Mhm.
happen. I don't feel it in my spirit right now.
You're not feeling it.
No. Maybe if I had, a shot of this Seagram's vodka when I wake up.
Oh, it's gonna be a wrap.
I probably lay back down even quicker.
Hmm
But
it hits you different when you get older than when you was like in your 20s and 30s and having a shot here.
yeah,
It don't
look,
have the same effect in the older age as a senior citizen.
look. I woke up the next day from that night when you said it took me. How long did it take me to get in my house? Did it take me a long time?
He was like this. Hold on. Wait. You know how you say that? Wait. Wait. I can't get the key. Wait. Yeah, you can't get the if you stop bobbing and weaving, maybe you'll be able
I
to
can,
get the key in.
I can imagine my neighbors listening to my drunk hands when I can't get in.
Oh my God. I'm sure at least, I don't know how many neighbors you have. At least one of them had to hear you.
Oh, was I loud?
Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Loud and obnoxious. Obnoxious. You hear me?
But look, I woke up. I had Applejack cereal everywhere. I don't what the fuck is up with me and that Applejack? I don't know, but I had it in my ears. I mean, just everywhere. But I'm a, I love the bowl of cereal. I don't know what it is.
What
And
did you didn't have milk everywhere, did you?
no, but I had it was Apple Jacks all in the sink over the stove. I was like, how did I pour that cereal last night? But I remember, then I
And then
remember,
through your bowl to catch all of it, whatever came down.
wait,
Oh my
then
God.
I can remember doing this. Cause fuck it, I just like cereal. Like, I was just
Well, I don't know who you were talking to then, because you weren't talking to me.
Myself.
Oh
But
wow.
when I woke up, the cereal bowl was right here, next to my ear. I was like, you know what? That's why it took me 2 days. I didn't make a call all that day. Did I? I laid my ear. You
Mhm.
called me. I was like, hello. I was just like, ah. Now,
Yeah.
I could pop up and get the party started right back the next day. I need 2 or 3
Mm.
days in between now. That's a damn shame.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
You
Well,
know,
I'm glad you I recuperated, you know.
look, I was listening to this one guy, his uncle. He sees his uncle. So one day he told his uncle, he said, you drink a lot. You an alcoholic because you always got to drink. The
Hmm.
uncle said, I'm not an alcoholic. He said, an alcoholic needs a drink. He said, I always have a drink.
Okay.
I
Wow.
said, wow, that makes sense.
He was in denial.
Yeah, but wait, but then he said that. He said, no, alcoholic needs a drink. He said, I always have a drink. I said, okay, can't argue with you there.
Mm.
The word of the day. What's the word?
What?
The word of the day. What's the word of the day? Can you give us a word of the day?
I can't think of nothing
You said
now.
a word earlier, and I said, you know what, you're not going to be using these big words. You said one word, and I can't.
That was not a big word. That was sashaying. Was it sachet?
No, no, no.
I don't know.
Um, so I tell you what,
Mhm.
I'm gonna make up a word. I mean, not make up a word. I'm gonna say a word. The word of the day is intuition.
Okay.
Follow your intuition.
Mm.
Believe in your intuition. When you feel something, when it says it in your gut, it says it in your spirit. When you have to side eye somebody,
Man, we on one accord because I sure was about to do that.
when you
I
have to
was like,
side eye
nope, let
somebody,
me
that's your
stop.
intuition telling you something ain't right. When your intuition say, "Don't go in there," don't go in there. When your intuition says, "Tell you not to go somewhere," don't go there. Intuition is the word of the day.
Intuition.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not tuition from college.
Oh,
Intuition.
I thought that's what it was. I get in, and then it's
Intuition.
tuition. Okay.
Yeah. Come on, somebody. Word of the day,
Mhm.
intuition. Can you use it in a sentence? I bet you can't. No. All right. So thank you, Upward.
You're welcome. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful
More.
Memorial Day. I
All right.
wanna try to cook on the grill. I don't know.
Oh, we see Mookie in here. Mookie, how you been, Mookie? Mookie and the team Mookie show. Yes, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy your barbecue, whoever's barbecuing. Uh, I'm so glad I bought the barbecue. Remember, I bought a rib, y'all. Before I get up here, let me tell you this. They you walk around them stores and they give you taste tests of stuff and try it out. They gave me that damn rib, and I ended up buying one of the motherfuckers. They be so delicious.
Wait a minute. So when you say I bought a rib, you mean like a pack or an
Would you like to see it?
individual rib?
Would you like to? Let me show it. Oh,
Sure.
oh, I'm 50 the way I just got up. My back and butt hurt and everything. Yeah. Okay, let me get this rib. Where's this rib?
He kept saying it, and I kept thinking, well, maybe he's just talking
No,
about one rib.
here is the rib. Yeah, it's one rib. I mean, one whole rib. It's Myers baby back ribs. Let me show it to you. It tastes so delicious. So delicious. Hold on.
Never heard of one rib being sold like.
You see
That's a
that?
slab.
A slab of rib, right? And
One
look,
rib
with
versus a
Carolina style
slab.
barbecue sauce, baby back rib. It is so delicious. What? And look, let me see how do I cook it. It says
Put
you
it
can
in the
microwave
oven.
it. You can microwave it 3 to 7 minutes.
Mm.
You can put it
What's
on a
the
barbecue.
let's
You
see
can put
the I'm sorry. Let's see the nutrition label, nutrition
Oh,
facts. Okay.
only
Look, how many calories? 350 calories. What's the carb count? Well, not carb. Probably low carb.
carbohydrates 7%.
Right.
Total carbohydrates. Um, total fats 20 grams.
What's the sodium?
The sodium, which I never look at any of this shit, y'all. So you know I don't really care.
Need to.
What's the damn sodium? Oh, sodium is 19%. Yeah, 19%. Cholesterol 27%. 5-ounce serving. Oh, this is very healthy. Now I don't know what none of that meant.
Mm-mm. I'm sure it tastes good. All the stuff that's unhealthy tastes real good.
Listen, it tastes good. That's why I bought it.
Yeah.
It say 15 minutes. You got you some ribs in 15 minutes.
Child, what you gonna have? Some collard greens, potato salad.
I was thinking
What
of
else?
potato salad, macaroni and cheese, and cabbage.
Mm,
Because it's just me.
yeah.
It's just me. And
That's good.
I'm glad I did get the rib. I'm glad I got it.
I'm gonna need you to make that pluralize that
What?
ribs.
No, I said I'm glad I did get a rib.
I know.
A rib.
Slab. I know, because when you say a rib, that's meaning the single rib.
A bone.
I was like, why
That's
would
what you
he
say.
buy?
No, did you say a bone?
Yeah, I'm
You want
thinking
the
like
rib?
one
You want
rib.
some rib? Oh, look, I'm gonna go get a rib. You know what we not gonna do, white lady?
A rib versus a slab, two different things.
You like these donuts? I love these donuts. These are the crunch donuts.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Wait, why do I got my daddy up here next to the cereal? They got my daddy. Check.
Stop.
Hold, honeycomb, apple jack. My daddy is by the donuts and the cereal. Hey, daddy. I say hi to
Mm-mm.
I say hi to my daddy every time I get some cereal. Hey, daddy.
Ooh, so morbid.
What? 'Cause my daddy's next to the check cereal.
Mm.
Don't judge me, my daddy.
My granddaddy's in the garage.
Oh my! Wait, the one lady rode around with her mama in her trunk for years. No, this has rained on your mom and everything.
Oh, child. Yeah. Granddaddy in the garage at one of the kids' house. Mm.
Wow.
I
Mm-mm.
mean, sometimes how people live is how they you know, how they show up to the world in the afterlife.
Well, I see my daddy every morning when I reach for that box of cereal.
Okay.
Hey, daddy.
Mm.
Mr. Waters, the original Mr. Waters, baby. A
Mm.
lot of these motherfuckers walking around with his name and ain't even his descendants. But what's today? Oh, so the mail didn't run today, did it?
Mm-mm.
Because
It's
it's
a
a
federal
holiday.
holiday.
Oh shit! I still want to look, see if any of my neighbors barbecue.
Mm-mm. Oh, that's how you find out. Then you just happen to make conversation.
Oh, I ain't gonna eat nobody's shit.
Yeah.
I ain't eating nobody's. No. But look, you know what? They got a sign out here. Hold on. The old person that lives here that had a check. I said, they're really glad I ain't my mama because I would have cashed that motherfucker. He said, oh, look, it's a sign right here. Look what the sign says.
Oh, y'all got
Barbecue ribs and more.
okay. Is it up there every day or just for the holiday?
No, it's on this old ass grill. This in the backyard. It was an old grill they had.
Oh, wow.
Let me walk out here.
It is beautiful and sunny there.
It is. It make me want to get out.
Yeah. Wish it were that way here. It's all gloomy. It's sleeping weather.
Ain't nobody barbecuing. I don't see any.
You looking like Nosy Rosie right about now.
No, look, my belly all full.
Mm.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I ain't seen Nosy Rosie so far yet today.
You
That's
haven't.
that's probably because I'm inside minding my business.
Right.
All right, well,
Look, I know I done took y'all all outside.
mm,
Look, I seem like I'm in the jail cell with all these damn gates closing, don't it?
where you live in what Mount Fortress or Fortress something
Fort
Fortress Camp
Ray,
Fortress?
Fort Dix.
I ain't gonna touch that one.
All right, well, thank you for
Mhm.
coming.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
Well, I didn't invite you, sweetie. You just popped up here. No, I'm just joking. You know, I always tell you to come up.
Les, you tell yes, you're right. You do. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get to going.
All right, well, I'll holler at you.
All right, good people. Y'all have a good one.
All
Bye.
right. Okay, y'all. So, wait, Ramona said, did you just walk out of the building, leaving your apartment door open? Yes, I did. It's raining here in New York City. Is it? Okay, y'all. I'm so tired. I was supposed to be going to family member's house. Oh, I said I was coming. Hopefully, I'll be able to make it. I don't know. I got to work. Not tomorrow. What's today? 23rd. All right, y'all. So this your boy, comedian Michael Allen. I hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed Memorial Day. Enjoy the ribs and all of the food and stuff that come with that. All right. Comedian Michael Allen, I'm out. Peace.